Hi, everyone. So good to see you. Welcome to KREM 2 News at Noon. I'm Laura Papetti, and we begin with breaking news at this noon hour today. There is an Idaho Amber Alert to tell you about, and the suspect is considered armed and dangerous. So here is what we know so far. A child has reportedly been abducted from Victor, Idaho. He is a 10-month-old baby boy named Zeke. He is considered to be in imminent danger. So taking a look right now at a picture of the suspect, Jeremy Albert. This is Zeke's father, a 48-year-old man with brown hair and green eyes. He's 5'11", weighs 245 pounds. And the car police are looking for is this, a 1995 black Chevrolet Tahoe. The suspect has known conditions in Alpine, Wyoming and Jackson Hole. So if you see the suspect, you're urged to call 911 right away. 1 minute past noon right now. It is snowing outside in Thomas. I was just out there on the road. People were a little unsure what to do. So let us know what we can expect this afternoon.
Yeah, and it's absolutely slippery outside because we've already picked up a couple inches of snow. And since it's been in the 20s for the last several days, well, all that snow is having no trouble sticking. This is already the second round of snow that we're experiencing. So I did get the storm tracker ruler out here, took a couple measurements from our own outdoor weather center. Looks like we got about 1.6 inches of snow already, and we're about halfway through with our complete storm system. And of course, behind me, you can see that Doppler radar is completely lit up in blue. That is the moderate to heavy snow, and the snowflakes are getting pretty big at the moment. This would be a good packable, good snowman type of snow, but it is solid. It is widespread right through Spokane County, now getting into Coeur d'Alene, so you are just seeing the beginning of this in the past hour. And looks like it could snow for the better part of about 4, 5, or 6 hours. And this is just round number 2 of 3 that we're expecting out of this complete storm system. Same story over the Palouse, experiencing the exact same conditions as we are right here from our outdoor weather center on the south side of Spokane. So this is wave number 2 of moisture passing through. Looks like we could get about 2 inches of snow in just this batch, getting reports out of Ritzville that they have eclipsed that 2-inch snow mark already. And again, this is just 2 out of 3. So after a bit of a break in the early evening, look for the snow to pick up back at around midnight heading into Saturday morning. So coming up, we're going to detail how much more snow is still yet to fall. We have the latest look at the mountain pass conditions to go along with this. It's all coming up in a few minutes.
All right, my friend, thank you. KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones. He is out live in the storm tracker, taking a look at weather conditions in the area. So Brandon, what are the roads like right now, and how are drivers in the area handling it?
Well, you know what, Laura? A couple of minutes ago, I heard you say that drivers seemed like they were a bit unsure out there on the roads. Guess what? That's exactly what we're experiencing right now. Because me and our guy, Dave, we're out on the road at this point, and we're on Hatch Road. We're going to what we have heard is a potential car crashing into a building. We were going over there, but we've been on Hatch. Dave, how long have we been on Hatch at this point so far? A long time. We have no idea. You look at these 2 cars over here to the side. You see, oh wow, look at this backup. It looks like someone just veered off. Oh, let me see if we can look at this. Check this out. We're driving by them right now. You can see this truck over here is backed up. And I guess this is what's been causing all of the problems right here on Hatch. You can see all of these cars that are backed up currently. Let's just see if we can. You see all these cars right here? All of those cars that are backed up here on Hatch. This is where we're trying to get down to, make our direction over to the Palouse or things of that nature. So the roads, I mean, they've gotten a lot more slick apparently, and you can see just the actual impacts, the effects that we're watching right now live. And so a lot of people are just dealing with this. They're dealing with those issues. So if you're going up like a steep hill like Hatch Road, you just want to go ahead and take your time, because one wrong move and you might veer off and hit some of that railing, and then you've got a backup like the one we have just witnessed right here on KREM 2 News at noon. So yeah, just be safe, because obviously the snow is falling down currently, and of course that's just going to continue and blanketing these roads. But it looks like we're getting through that backup here on Hatch Road, and seeing what else we can see around the region. But right now we'll toss it back over here to me, and before I toss it back to you in the studio, Laura. But yeah, just be safe out there on the roads. We want to have a smooth weekend as we get the rest of this Friday. But for now, reporting live in the Storm Tracker, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
Brandon, you guys be safe, you and Dave out there. Okay, 12:05 right now, and we continue with breaking news at noon. WSU and OSU will play against teams in the Mountain West Conference next year. WSU's president posting on X, which was formerly known as Twitter, saying each school will play 6 games total. Both universities will play 3 games at home and 3 games away. The Mountain West will host a press conference later today to talk about expectations for next year's scheduling. Agreement will be streaming that conference live on our website on KREM.com. So again, some big news coming out for WSU and OSU. In other WSU football news, quarterback Cam Ward is entering the transfer portal in 2024. Ward also posting on X saying he is also thinking about entering the NFL draft next year. He thanked his family and WSU, the team, for their support throughout the years. Our KREM 2 sports team, of course, tracking all the details, and they'll bring those later tonight, coming up on KREM 2 News First at 4. 12:06 right now. Freshman New York Congressman George Santos has been expelled from Congress. On Friday, the U.S. House of Representatives voted to expel Santos in a 311 to 114 vote. The vote, by the way, making Santos the 6th member in U.S. history to be expelled.
On this vote, the yeas are 311, the nays are 114, with 2 recorded as present. 2/3 voting in the affirmative, the resolution is adopted, and a motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
So Santos faces nearly 24 federal charges that include stealing money from donors and also using campaign contributions for items including Botox. He pleaded not guilty to all those charges. Millions more in city money could be pouring into Spokane's Trent Avenue homeless shelter. City Council will vote next week on whether or not to extend the Salvation Army's contract for another 4 months. That 4 months would cost almost $4 million. City Council members say they're frustrated the Salvation Army is asking for more money because they went over budget. Again, however, the council says they really don't have many other options.
This is the only choice we have. The amount of money that's being requested is more than really we can truly afford.
The Director of Community Housing and Human Services confirmed if council does not approve the 4-month contract extension, the shelter will close January 1st, right, of course, in the peak of Spokane's coldest weather months. All right, we have 2 high school football teams in our area heading to Seattle today for state playoff games. The Wilbur-Creston Keller Wildcats are looking to get their 2nd state title against the Liberty Bell Mountain Lions, who are defending the title they won last season. That game began at 11 o'clock this morning, and the Lakeside Eagles from 9 Mile Falls will be taking on the Royal City Knights. That game begins at 3 o'clock this afternoon. All 4 of these teams are undefeated right now. Wishing all the teams the best of luck.